Alright, the next part of the exercise. A plane flies from A to C and then C to B. AC is 510, CB is 720. The bearing of C from A is 135. C from A. When they say from A is the keyword here. Okay, from A we were going to draw a cross on A, and we know that to C would be this angle to this side, which is 135 degrees, and the angle of ACB is 40 degrees. Find the bearing of B from C. Again, from C is where we're looking for. So we're going to draw this imaginary cross here, and we know that from C to B would be this angle here. Okay, to calculate this angle here, we're going to need to know that all the way until this point is only 270 degrees. To find B from C, we need to calculate this value here. Okay, this angle here. So how do we do that? Looking back at the whole thing, we know that this is 135. Therefore, just this quadrant alone, oh my god, this quadrant alone is 90 degrees, and this part of it would have been 45 degrees. Okay, draw an imaginary triangle here. If this is 45 degrees, then this would be 45 degrees as well. Okay, so this side would be 90 minus 45 minus 40, you would have gotten 5 degrees. This is 5 degrees here. Okay, so B from C would be 270 plus 5 degrees. 270 degrees plus 5 is equals to 275. Okay, now to calculate C from B, it is actually just from B, right? It is drawing that imaginary cross here. We know that we are looking for this angle, but since it is B from C at the top and then C from B at the bottom, we can straight away use 100, the value of B from C, 275, minus of 180 degrees. You would have gotten the answer straight away, which is 275 minus 180 is 95 degrees. Okay. Now calculate AB and show that it rounds to 464.7 to correct to one decimal place. A to B is, they want to show that this is 464.7. To find this length here, we need to use our cosine rule. Now we will label this triangle as A, B, and C using our cosine rule. AB square is equals to 510 square plus 720 square minus 2, 510, 720 cos 40 degrees. Okay, and we know that the final AB would be the square root of this working here, the square root of this working here. So type that into your calculator properly. 510 square plus 720 square minus 2 times 510 times 720 times cos 40 square root. Answer, you would have gotten a value of 464.66 km. Okay, therefore AB is equals to 464.7 km. Proven. Okay, this is actually how you write your working. Calculate the angle of A, B, and C. To calculate this angle here, for question C, you need to find out the, oh no, you just have to use your sine rule. So since this AB is 464.7. 464, oh sorry, since we're looking for angle, we should put sine on top. Sine ABC over 510 is equals to sine 40 over 464.7. Okay, remember to use the exact values as much as possible when it's still in the calculator. So angle of ABC would have equals to 510 multiply with sine 40 over 464.7 and then shift sign this value. Okay, type everything into your calculator properly. Sine 40 divided by the previous answer times 510, shift sign the value, you would have gotten 44.9 to be very exact. 3 significant figures. Okay, calculate the angle of BAC. Now this one you just need to use your basic SOHCAHTOA. We're looking for this angle here, BAC. Okay, so this is the opposite, this would be the adjacent, and this would be the hypotenuse. Right now we have the adjacent and hypotenuse, so we are going to use formula. Cos theta is equals to adjacent 0.9 over hypotenuse 3.5. Okay, therefore theta is equal to shift cos 0.9 over 3.5, which would be 75.1 degrees. 3 significant figures, 75.1 degrees. Okay. Alright, the last question here. Find the value of x. Using your alternate rules, we know that x is exactly the same as 47 degrees. Find the value of y. Using your total internal angle rule, we know that this is a 4-sided polygon, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4-sided polygons total internal angle would be 360 degrees. So to find y, you must first find this value here, 360 minus 85 minus 115 minus 97. You would have gotten this value here. Let's say it's theta. Okay, which is 360 minus 85 minus 115 minus 97 is equals to 143. So when theta equals to 143, this is actually a straight line. So the total angle in here would have been 180 degrees. So therefore, using 180 degrees minus 143, you would have gotten the value of 37 degrees. This is 143, and this is 37. So y is 37 degrees. Okay. Finally, last question. The diagram shows a circle of center O. Now, using again your arrow rule, this is x and this is 2x. So when this is 58, it will equals to, this angle here would be 116. Okay. Now, but we're not looking for this angle, we're looking for the value of z. To find the value of z, you need to use 360 minus 116 degrees. Okay, that's very ugly. Okay, so your final answer is 360 minus 116. Final answer should be 244 degrees. 244 degrees. Okay, and that is it.